Hi guys, it's Angel from AngelSkyeTV. Today is your weekly medicine tarot reading for the week of March 12th. I'm doing a couple things different today. I'm actually recording on the Sunday, so today is the actual 12th. I usually record on Monday. Today is the beginning of March break, so I just wanted to kind of do the video so that I've planned a bunch of events for my daughter and I, so I didn't want to bore her by waiting around for me to film. And the other thing I'm doing differently is I'm not going to talk too much about stones in the video. I'm going to actually do a separate video each week on specific stones for the week. They'll upload at the same day or maybe a day after or something like that. But I will briefly talk about a couple, but I'm going to get more in depth in a shorter 5-minute, 6-minute video. So we're going to just do our tarot reading for today. Today's the full moon. It's in Virgo. And no offense to all you Virgos out there. My brothers are both Virgos, and one of them's actually a double Virgo. So he has like his rising sign is Virgo too. So I have a bias when it comes to Virgos. So just no offense if you hear that. I don't hate you, I promise, all you Virgos out there. I just have a real tendency to kind of cringe when I think of Virgos. Not that I don't love my brothers, because I totally do, but they are Virgos are really good at being analytical and meticulous to detail. So I'm going to focus on the positive things. That can also be translated into anal retentiveness, which, you know, isn't always considered positive. And for myself, who's a little bit more easygoing, being smushed between two meticulous to detail brothers, I always kind of felt like a little, ugh, you guys, like, chill out, just calm down, you know, take it easy. Don't have to be so anal retentive about everything. And the double Virgo is a lot more anal retentive about things than my other brother, whose rising is Taurus, and I'm a Taurus. So anyways, long story short, it is a Virgo moon. So today's the full moon. So you might find you're really analyzing your emotions right now. Like down to like every little thing is probably irritating you. And you're probably going to notice everyone around you seems irritable and cranky. And this is not just today, but leading up to the moon. And even maybe in the next 2 weeks where we're in the shadow of the full moon. So just keep that in mind. People are just thinking, overthinking, analyzing, and in particular about their emotions or how they feel about things. And remember, Venus is retrograding. So this is kind of going hand in hand with you know, us thinking about things here on earth, material things, people, relationships, all of that. So just go with the energy. Don't try to fight it. That's the worst thing you can do. Just go with the energy. And so today I'm filming today because I just wanted to see what it's like also to film on a full moon. And it is a little bit interesting. The energies are different than your average day. And for me, the Virgo moon isn't too bad. I'm surprised, but I have some friends that are like, oh my God, having a really difficult time. I have my moon is in Earth. It's in Capricorn. So I think maybe I am okay with that. That's why I'm okay with the Virgo moon. I'm not sure. I'm still analyzing that right now. So I'm going to pull the cards. And I want you at home to just close your eyes. If you have any questions at all, bring it into your heart. Ooh, we had some jumpers fall out. So those are some extra bonus cards for the reading today. So we're just going to ask the elementals to join us, the angelic realm, to provide us with some clear, concise answers for the week of March 12th. And beginning of the week, middle of the week, and end of the week. And then we also have these two jumper cards. Before I dive into this reading, I do want to say, grab yourself some Howilite. That is Howilite. I've talked about it before. Whoop. Great stone for this full moon. It's just going to help you calm yourself down. And I don't have it in front of me, but jet is coming to mind. The guys are saying tell them to get jet. And I will do a video on that. Maybe not this week. I'm just looking around to see if I have anything in here. It's a black stone. It's really shiny and it's really light. Like it's not heavy. It's a really light stone. It'll help clear the energy around you because, like I said, everyone's a little bit on edge, and that's normal for most full moons, but particularly I find with the Virgo moon, where every little detail matters, you're just going to be irritated by little things, and anything and everything is just going to set people off right now. So just keep that in mind. It's not you, it's not them, it's the actual planets. They always have an impact on how we feel, and the more you tune in and the more you learn about that, the more you realize, everybody's not the enemy and people aren't all, out to get you or whatever. Okay, so let's get into this. So the beginning of the week's actually looking like there's some good news coming, either today or tomorrow, maybe even Tuesday is what they're saying. And it's because of some of the smart choices you've made in the past. So that's really positive. And it has something to do with career, they're saying. The guides are telling me like something career related, like a seed that you planted maybe a while ago. Maybe you were, sending out resumes for a job and you never heard anything back. And then all of a sudden you'll get some kind of email or a phone call. So it has totally... it has to do completely with something you planted, some seed you planted, or some action you took. So good news in the beginning of the week. And then in the middle of the week, there's some decisions you have to make. You have to kind of do it on the fly. So something's going to come up like unexpected, and you're going to have to kind of think on your feet. So keep that in mind around middle of the week, Wednesday, Thursday. Then Friday, the end of the week, I see you going into sort of like a nostalgic period where you're going to be just thinking about childhood or like just memories in general. So you're going to start to, just get a little bit nostalgic, maybe remember things a little bit more or less accurately as they were. So, if it was a really sad memory or a sad event, you might think of it even more more in depth, like you might get even more depressed about it. Or you might think of a good memory or good times or a person and remember them just a little. Your memory's a little bit skewed, right? Like it's not completely accurate. We remember what we kind of want to remember. So keep that in mind. And then the two jumper cards that came out is really positive messages. So just want to put this one up especially. So this is a Princess of Spring in the Fairy Tarot deck. Traditional tarot, that would be the Page of Wands. And it's saying it's time to go after your dreams. So no more waiting around for them to come to you. It's time for you to take some action and go after your dreams. And also to find and connect with, the other card is the Unity card. Just find your group, find your pack, find your like-minded crew. Like, stop talking to people that don't get you. Stop trying to convince people to understand you. Stop trying to get the people around you who absolutely have no interest in the things that you're interested in. Stop trying to lure them in and entice them with what you're doing, and just find people that actually get it. I mean, it's so much easier than wasting your time on the people that don't get it, that criticize you. And remember, the moon, there's going to be a lot more criticism with people. So I would advise you just to find your pack. If you don't already find it, step outside your comfort zone with people, because we tend to, stay comfortable, stay with a group of people. Usually it's related to history and time. Like, I've known this friend forever. We've been through thick and thin, but you have nothing in common. And they don't really understand you. And they, you try to continue to grow maybe in a different direction. They're like, what are you doing? That's not who you are. I know who you are. This is who you are. I've known you forever. And it keeps you in a box. So expand your circle. Go find some new people. Go find you know, some new events, and don't tell who you're currently with that you're going to do that, because they will stop you. They'll tell you all the reasons why that's wrong for you, and that it's unsafe, and that blah, blah, blah. So I'm not encouraging you to be dishonest with those that are around you, but if you're just feeling this feeling that, you know, you don't fit in, you don't belong to the people that you've known forever, maybe they're even your family, you don't have to blame that on them and feel like it's their fault. It's your fault you're sticking around. Just go. Just go find your crew. Who's stopping you? They can have their opinions, they can have their interests, they can have their likes. You don't have to convince them to be you and to like the things you like. That's also not accepting them. So those are the messages today. Sounds like it's going to be a little bit of a heavy week, which doesn't surprise me. So grab your Howilite. It's going to help you stay calm and centered, reduce anxiety. Especially during the middle of the week, you want to really have that piece of Howilite. It's good for sleep, and I know that during this full moon I've been having the weirdest dreams ever, which surprised me because I don't know, I don't have good opinions about Virgo, the Virgo energy, but the dreams I've been having are very, very intuitive. So that kind of doesn't 100% surprise me, just because Virgo is on the same pole as Pisces, which is a very intuitive sign, so it makes sense. Anyways, you can sleep with the Howilite. Have it in your room by your bed. It will, you know, take away, this is a raw piece of Howilite, and it's actually from my province, Nova Scotia, so it's really pretty. So yeah, have a piece of Howilite by the bed. It will help with sleep and getting, having you to have peaceful sleeps. And also, it's a really great stone for children. Good for them if they have nightmares, especially just calming them down if they're really hyper. Like my daughter is really hyper. I just stick a piece of Howilite in her clothing. She doesn't even know it's there. This is actually her little piece of Howilite. She has her own little stone collection. Anyways, I'm not going to talk too much about the stones. I'm going to do a separate video, and you can check that out. It's going to be on citrine, heat-treated citrine, like fake citrine versus real citrine. And I am going to talk about a couple other stones that are man-made. So that's my next video. If you like my videos, subscribe to my channel, share them with your friends, and tune in every Monday to see the weekly messages from the angelic realm and earth elementals. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good day.